Welcome. In this short tutorial, we'll build a tiny, robust C# console program that computes the sum of all integers in an array. This exercise is perfect for beginners. It reinforces array traversal, accumulation patterns, and shows an alternative using LINQ for a compact solution. We'll start from we'll start from a simple for loop implementation, explaining line by line, and then show a one-liner using enumerable sum, so you can pick the style you like. Let's get into it. Our job is simple. We add every number in the array and then print the total. This pattern, which is accumulates across an array, appears everywhere from computing totals in reports to reducing sensor readings. We'll use safe, readable code, and because beginners often trip off by one error, I'll explain why we iterate the way we do. There are two clear ways to do it. The first is the classic accumulator pattern, where we initialize sum to 0, loop each index from 0 to num's length minus 1, and add the current element. This is explicit and very beginner friendly. The second uses LINQ sum. It reads like English, the sum the elements of nums, and is great when you want concise code. Both produce the same result. I included comments so you can follow each step and replace nums with the input from the user or a file later on. This table shows the small sequence of steps you must follow. Important detail: the loop runs while I is less than num's length, not less or equal, which prevents out of bounds errors. Complexity is big O(n), linear in the array size, which is optimal because we must look at every element at least once. The LINQ alternative hides the loop, but does the same work under the hood. Here are a few cases to consider. To provide a sample array sums to 69. If the array were empty, we get 0. The code handles that naturally because we never add anything to the initial 0. Negative numbers also work fine because addition is associative. If you want safety checks, for example, prohibit overflow for huge arrays or huge numbers, we can show how to use long or checked contexts. Summing elements is a tiny building block used in many real programs. Totals on invoices, summing sensor measurements over time, or as the first step towards computing mean and variance. Once you're comfortable with accumulation, you can explore reductions with aggregate, parallel sums with LINQ, or big number handling. Nice work. We wrote a clear, robust solution to some array elements in C#. The iterative approach is pedagogically valuable. The LINQ approach is clean and expressive. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more C# tutorials. I'll see you in the next one.